All right. So for any of those who have been following along, have known that I had recently acquired my HPI RS4 Sport 2 radio controlled four-wheel drive race car. And I have upgraded the ESC twice and put different motors in it twice to really get an understanding for what the difference is between motors and ESCs and the things that they do and what they're capable of. And I finally went out and got a brushless system. Now, I never have owned anything brushless, so I really didn't know what to expect. I know that I can't get it wet like I can my brushed motors. But I am just completely blown away by the pure power that comes from these. I haven't done a build video or a replacement video on that. I figured, same points that follow along. Pull the old ESC off, clean it up, put the motor on, put your pinion on, so on, so on, so on, so on. But most of you have never seen it with a body. And if you have seen it with a body, it was the clear plastic body that I never got around to painting or doing anything with. Well, today is the day that I will let you see what I have so far. Here it is. This is my HPI RS4 with a M06 body. It's from another kit that I have modified in order to fit this particular car. Now, I've been dinking around with different tires and things like that, trying to find what works. I definitely need to stick with the Low Pro, mainly because I had to raise the body up quite a bit in order for it to fit, and I still get a lot of rub from the tires. Plus, I don't really like how you can see the front here. You can see the actual the foam. I had to modify the foam in order for it to fit. But here's what I have so far. I've been going, yeah, you like that? It doesn't have to be pretty when it's on. So here's the body. I still need to do the headlights. I'm probably going to do something with lights. So that's why I left that clear. I went ahead and taped that off. The turn signals, I'll go ahead and leave those be. But I've already gone through and I started putting on the decals. And Silva. Actual mirrors, things like that. Now, this has been converted over to a LiPo system that is capable of running my nickel metal hydride, but I'm going to stick to LiPos with this one purely for the sake of the power that it offers. I've also changed out the receiver. I went out on eBay and I took a chance and I bought the, yep, you see it, RC4G 2.4 gigahertz cheapo radio link radio. And so far, I'm actually pretty impressed. The radio itself is pretty cheap feeling. It only has 4 batteries, but you do have your voltmeter, and you can go through and you can do your settings, just like with the Spectrum and the Fly Sky and things like that. But what I like about this is I can actually go through and choose the models and name it. And right now, HPI, let's see here. Yep, HPI RS4. Hey, there it is. So, I will do a run video for you guys, but I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up, let you know what's been going on with it. The brushless system is smooth as silk. I absolutely love how smooth it is, as long as you make sure that you don't just fly into the throttle on this. It's pretty controllable, but as of right now, it has a Onyx 3930 kV setup, and when I first got it out of the box and set it up, it was straight uncontrollable. I mean, just I pulled the trigger and it did a donut and ended up on its lid and it slid down the road with the body unpainted. And so, yeah, I decided then I'd go ahead and since I went ahead and I purchased the controller card specifically for being able to control how the settings were because I didn't want to just get it, throw it all together, throw it in there, and then not have any way of, making sure that I can control the settings. So here it is with the Onyx 2-pole waterproof ESC and the brushless motor. And I think this is a 24 tooth pinion. I want to say 24. I don't want to go any lower, mainly because it's already uncontrollably fast off the line. So it would probably just sit there and spin tire and never go anywhere or end up just tearing up the car. So anyways, I have to cut this one short. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on the Silva, or a follow up on the Silva, and let you see, where it stands, how it's doing. It's coming along. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do about the body posts yet. I definitely don't like how long they are, but the thing I've noticed with the other cars that I've had and the other trucks, if you take and you just cut it off, it leaves this square top, and it looks tacky. So what I was thinking about doing was trying to find a way to put side mount body posts. And I also have to figure out what I'm going to do about a battery. Because I've been running it with a this big monster. Ooh. Yeah, this guy here is a beast. Got it on eBay. Cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. I'm trying to show people that you can actually have this hobby and not pay an arm and a leg for stuff. I mean, it's not. This hobby is made to spend time with your family, your friends, to go out and enjoy yourself. Not worry about, oh, if I break it, how much is this going to cost me? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It does cost money, and there are times where I'm left going, ugh, and the wife's upset because I spent X amount of dollars. But overall, there are worse things that I could be doing. So here it is. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. We'll just stick to the Silva. I don't know. I kind of like it. I actually really, really like it. My son, Braden, picked out the color. He's wanting to get into the hobby, so I figured, okay, hey, I'll go ahead and let him pick out the color. I'm glad that I was there to tell him, what would be okay and what wouldn't be okay, because he wanted this really, really green, like, that color green. No, not for this. But there are some other stickers to go on the Silva. There's still quite a bit left to do. I have the back glass, some body markings, things like that. Plus, nobody wants to see that. Plus, I have, straight from China, yeah, HPI Racing stickers for drift. Look at that. I don't know what car this came from. Please, comment, post, like, share. Let me know, because I have no earthly idea what this belongs on. I like the way it looks. I mean, it even says, I love drifting. How cool is that? That's definitely going to get slapped on the rear of the rear of the car. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. I have to go. I have class.